Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for the very first episode of my Wrestling GM here on YouTube. In this video, I've got all 5 shows. I've got Breakdown, Culture Shock, Legends, Next Generation and Rampage all here today. You can see before I start this recording, I've already done the clips for both Breakdown and Culture Shock, which you'll see in a sec. You'll see all of them in this video, but my plan for this going forward is going to be that I release this form of video every Friday, and then during the week you will see shorts of the individual shows. So this is going to be your compilation of everything in one video, and then they're released in short form during the weekdays. So you'll get Breakdown on Monday, Culture Shock on Tuesday, Legends on Wednesday, Next Gen on Thursday and Rampage on Friday, along with this, but Rampage will be on a little bit earlier in the day, but that will obviously be for the previous week. So next Friday you'll get the episode of Rampage in this video, and then you'll get, if you want to watch it in long form, you'll get the next episode on Rampage included in this form. So the videos coming out as shorts are going to be basically a week behind, but obviously you can watch everything as they come out on Fridays, and then short versions during the week. I think I've said that a few times already, but there you go. I am going to now hand you over to me from when I recorded these, and then we'll be back here to discuss and go forward with the rest of the card. And certainly guys, I hope you enjoy this, because it's something I've been planning to do for a while. Just wanted to sit down and just crack on with it, and yeah, I think we're finally in that position now where I'm motivated to play this game again. I'm motivated to do YouTube videos on it again. So let's just do it. DWP Breakdown. We've got 19 segments to go through. The card is a little bit different to what I released a few days ago, or however long in the future you're watching this. It may actually be more than a few days, even if I do get to my normal release schedule. Anyway, we're starting with a in-ring promo from the Legacy. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton and Femi. Awesome stuff. Then we have jobbers in the game, like I said I was going to do. Drew McIntyre defeats jobber number 7 in, what was that, 4 minutes. So there you go. And a confrontation angle between John Cena and Randy Orton, followed by a tag team match between Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon taking on the Street Profits. Street Profits not on Breakdown, but when we have superstars on NXT, or Next Gen is what we call them, we like to advertise them and promote them on the bigger shows. So yeah, I mean, it only does them good because their popularity still goes up, which is good. We then get an in-ring ambush from the Bucks taking out the Dudleys. So there you go. Get a debut from Julia. Now, she was not originally scheduled to be on here, but not only does she debut, she actually beats Becky Lynch for the Women's United States Championship. So there you go. Big title change there, folks. So awesome stuff. Great debut. Obviously, Becky Lynch loses fans because she loses a title, but I'm sure she will get those back in absolutely no time. Then getting ring promo from the Women's Tag Team Champions. Why not? And then a confrontation angle between the Legacy and Austin Awesome. No longer Wallace. More on that in the future. And then Gunther has a non-title match against Stone Cassidy. Stone Cassidy is the Intercontinental Champion. Gunther wins that. And then we get a verbal assault from Seth Rollins because, yeah, why not? And then a backstage promo from the Lazarus Brothers. Then a locker room chat between the Good Line, so faces of Jacob Fatu and the Usos. Bron Breakker taking on jobber number 1. Then a video reel for Cage and Jack Lazarus brothers feuding at the moment. Then we get another tag team match, this time for the Continental Tag Team titles, which are tag team titles which can be defended on any brand, where the Usos retain. And a video reel promoting Rampage of the 6 of the top superstars on there. I thought was a really good idea, and it looks to have paid off. Then the in-ring promo there from Kenny Omega. And finally, the main event, women's elimination match for the DWP Women's World Championship, and Paige retaining in the main event. That gets 100 to begin with. I didn't expect anything different, and we get top viewership. Can't go much better than that. I will see you, if you're watching this in the long form, I'll see you for Culture Shock, but if you're watching this in the shorter form, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Well, guys, here we are back for the very first episode of Culture Shock. Absolutely action-packed episode here tonight. 17 segments overall. We start with a backstage promo between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, all together, I should say, as a team. The best of friends. So, yeah, they're cutting a backstage promo. Then in-ring, we have Edge and Christian, the current World Tag Team Champions. They are there to witness a current triple threat match happening for number one contendership for the tag team championships. You can see FTR defeat the Hardys and the Dandridges to earn the number one contender spot, and then obviously Edge and Christian, being the dastardly heels they are, attack Cash and Dax after the match. We then get a backstage promo from AJ Styles, followed by a match between Cody Rhodes and Bobby Lashley. Don't understand why that got a 94, because obviously Bobby got 100 and Cody got a 99. Fatigue, possibly, not sure. But then we get a backstage promo from the international champion, Will Ospreay. Nothing else for him on the card tonight. Apologies, Will. Then Rhea Ripley successfully defended her Women's World Championship against Toni Storm. Again, utilising NxGen there as well. Toni Storm, obviously, really, really good. So she'll be one to watch out for in the future. We then get a confrontation angle between Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. This is going to develop into something, I am telling you, because then MJF verbally assaults both of them. So we're developing some kind of all-star triple threat match. Remember what happened at WrestleMania 41? Yeah, just saying. So yeah, Brock Lesnar then, probably a heel turn coming for him. He beat Joe Hendry in 2 minutes and then goes absolutely insane. So there you go. Then a match between AJ Lee and Asuka. Order 98, not bad at all. Followed by a backstage promo from the Darling Brothers, because why not? Then we have a 5-way ladder match for the vacant Women's Intercontinental Championship. You can see there's a few new faces on here. Bianca Belair, Blake Monroe, Britt Baker and Charlotte Flair. Britt Baker winning the vacant championship. So she is the brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Segment 16 is a promo from Roman Reigns. And then the main event is a tag team match between Bryan Danielson and CM Punk taking on Jericho and Owens, and Jericho and Owens winning that match with a bit of interference from, of course, MJF. Let me know your thoughts on the card. I think this was just as good, if not better. 100 again, and top score again. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I'll see you in a sec for Legends, or if you're watching this in the highlights, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Apologies, guys, if this feels like it's going to be a bit rushed, because we have 21 segments here on Legends to get through. Now, Batista is taking an R-Truth and he destroys him within 4 minutes. We then get a video reel featuring the 4 ladies competing for the vacant Women's Revolution Championship. Because there's more women on Legends than there is Rampage, I decided to move that title over to Legends. So let me know what you think of that. 88 between Abyss and Jobber number 7. Why not? Undertaker and Kane, Legends Tag Team Champions. Backstage promo from them as they watch Booker T and Goldust defeat Billy and Chuck in a tag team match for scoring a 95. The Big Show's got a strategic plot he is planning. Along with The Rock, who is the Legends Champion, cutting an in-ring promo, is challenged by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, this is going to coincide with what happens later on tonight. Bret Hart then takes on the Legends Jobber. So there you go. Awesome stuff on that. 100 between Mickie James and Natalya. Mickie successfully defending her Queen's Crown Championship, and then gets attacked by Beth Phoenix. Of course, Beth Phoenix, tag team champions with Natalya, and then Trish Stratus gets involved, attacking Beth Phoenix as well. There you go. Triple threat match to determine the number one contender to face Legends national champion Kurt Angle is won by Goldberg as he beats Sting and Tommy Magnum, and there's a stare down between the challenger and the champion. We then get a video reel featuring Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Again, this is going to feature later on tonight also. A normal match now, Victoria taking on NxGen prospect. So we start before getting attacked backstage by Lita. Could be a very nice rivalry developing. Next, we get to a segment by the NWO, Hogan, Nash and Ringo, not Hall. I decided to just leave Ringo in. Ringo was one of the names still in the game that I've decided to still use, so there you go. Then a match between Henry and MVP lasting 10 minutes. Then semi-main event is the championship match for the Women's Revolution. Chyna winning the Revolution Championship. And the main event, Stone Cold winning a triple threat match against Triple H and Shawn Michaels there. Scoring 100 once again. Are we going to get top marks? No, we only got third place in the rankings this week. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, look at that. We get a few discounts. But it's all good. Right, NxGen coming up. Right, guys, here for NxGen, we have 21 segments once again. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to fit all of the superstars on here today, but there we go. Anyway, we start with an announcement angle for Adam Cole and Graham Price. Now, these two are current mid-card champions, and basically, we've announced that there's going to be 3 triple threat matches, 1 a week per championship, which will make up a fatal 4-way, including the champions at the pay-per-view for both championships. So Adam Cole, Graham Price. There you go. So the first triple threat match we'll get to in a sec, but Jade Cargill successfully defends her women's championship against Ryo Tano, a Japanese sensation. Unfortunately, it's not really reflected in game. You'll notice that the scores for NxGen are going to be significantly lower as well. So the opening triple threat for Adam Cole's championship, Austin Theory wins that, so he's going to be a part of that fatal 4-way. We have a video reel from the main event of Culture Shock. So it was the tag team match between Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, Jericho and Owens. Just doing that kind of thing just to boost the ratings for this show. Probably not a bad idea. Ryback then squashes the jobber. In-ring promo from NxGen World Champion Kazuchika Okada. Then we have a tag team match, Gable and Jordan defending successfully against the Creed brothers. Then we have our first mystery on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, because the Masked Men do a video reel angle. So, who's behind the masks? Wait and see. A backstage promo from LA Knight, yeah. And then another tag team match between Gargano Ciampa against Robert Price and Wallace, who are the current tag team champions. Yes, NxGen does have 2 sets of tag team titles. And then there's a confrontation with Robert and Wallace. So there you go. Something is definitely going to develop there. Second triple threat match, Kofi Kingston successfully defeating Ricochet and Solo Sikoa. So he is going to be going on to the one involving Graham Price. 96 for Braun Strowman backstage promo. Then Nia Jax successfully defeats Jamie Hayter to retain her NXT Women's Television Championship. Then the Masked Men attack Kazuchika Okada backstage. Ooh. 82 again for a women's elimination match. A 6-way dance. Jordan Grace going on to face Jade Cargill at the pay-per-view. Then a video reel featuring the main event from Breakdown. Then a 93 for the men's eliminator match. Wade Barrett goes on to face Okada at the pay-per-view. Semi-main event, Swerve Strickland successfully defending the Unified Lightweight Championship against Josh Alexander. And then the main event, Sami Zayn defeating Rusev. And then they have a handshake at the end. 94, and yeah. NxGen's always going to suffer in these, but... Hey guys, apologies if the previous clip ended a little bit early. Yeah, I'm limited to 3-minute shorts, and yeah, I think it went 3-4, 3-5, so my bad. Anyway, we've got a lot of segments to get through in Rampage, so here we go, let's get into it. Hangman Page successfully defending his Legacy Championship against Carmelo Hayes. Backstage promo from Dean Ambrose and an in-ring promo from Rey Mysterio. Tag Team Championship match, Penta and Rey Fenix retaining against Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. 90 for that. Didn't think it'd be that high. Awesome. So we have a vacant championship here on Rampage. It's the Knockouts, and Alexa Bliss had advanced to the finals to face the winner of the other triple threat match later tonight. Alistair Black then beats a jobber inside 3 minutes. Backstage promo from Sylvester Mack. There's a match later on tonight that he'll be involved in. Next trios match, Kenny Omega and the Bucks defending their trios titles against Bronson Reed and Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. 100 for that. Really surprised. Likewise, 100 for Spike Cassidy defending the Global Championship against James Storm. 100 for the backstage promo for Kate Miller. 95 for a recap on NxGen for the main event through Sami Zayn and Rusev. 93 for the other women's match, so it's Naomi versus Bliss. That's going to be next week. Then a locker room chat for the United Kingdom as they're part of a faction. United Kingdom, I'm not sure what, I may change the name of that. Yeah, so yeah, there's that. 86 for Eddie Guerrero versus Eddie Kingston. Why not? 100 for the backstage promo from Carl Fletcher and the backstage from Rob Van Dam. 100 for a match between Priest and Cross. I think you're going to be seeing them cross paths quite often. 94 for a tag team match between the Prices and Gallows and Anderson. They then challenge Penta and Rey Fenix for an upcoming championship match. Then the semi-main event is a #1 contendership for the Rampage World Championship. Sylvester Mack winning that 5-way to face Ambrose. And then 97 for a backstage promo for Samoa Joe. Debut angle for Trick Williams. He's going to be debuting next week. And the main event was 100. It was a draw unification match for both the Hardcore and European Championships. Now, Darby Allin and Isaiah Gunderson are both attacked by a few wrestlers. I can't remember who's involved in the interference. All I know is it's Bobby Roode, Finn Balor and EC3. That's it. There you go, guys. Hopefully you got this done quick in less than 3 minutes. Pretty sure I did. Well, guys, I think that went quite well. The opening week, all 5 shows there. I'm quite happy overall. I think it was some of the scores were a bit better than what I thought they'd be. 1 or 2 did suffer. It's like I said with NxGen, it's always going to be a tricky one because you're trying to promote the younger stars, the less popular stars, and yeah, I mean, if we recap, I mean, we used 189 wrestlers, and the last time I checked, I think we've got 230 overall, so I think that was pretty good. The fact that we had 20 championship matches as well, and 40, I mean, I'm assuming, is it really 20 championship matches? Really? Do we really have all that? I mean, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think we actually had 20 championship matches. Well, matches that involve 20 championships, not... Yeah, because we had that draw between Darby Allin and Isaiah Gunderson. Just now we had... Yeah, there was a lot. But yeah, overall, really happy with that. 4 100s and a 94. Like I said, NxGen's always going to struggle with that kind of thing. It just is what it is. I have been noting down a lot about what I've been doing. I've got an Excel spreadsheet with my plans for the rest of the month. I've got the triple threat matches lined up for the next couple of weeks on NxGen, because the 4th week of NxGen I actually use as a takeover, so like a pay-per-view. So if we have a look at history, and for example, if we just go back to August, so the week 4, so the bottom week will have, so this will be for a few weeks time, you'll only get in this format of video, you'll only get Breakdown, Culture Shock and Legends, because on Thursday we have the takeover event, and then we spread the pay-per-view across both Friday and Saturday, so Rampage becomes night 1 of a pretty awesome pay-per-view weekend, apart from it's happening on a Friday and Saturday, not a Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I mean, if they do want to add that element in the game, make it like a pay-per-view over 2 days over the weekend, I'd be more than happy to pay a few coins for that. That'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, that is my plan. So yeah, hopefully this opening video, the long video, has done really well. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, my plan is to release these daily as like single ones. So I think the only one that went just over 3 minutes was NxGen, which is understandable. So this coming Monday, you'll have the short of what we did on Breakdown, and then the same with Culture Shock on Tuesday, etc. Hopefully as time goes on, it does start to make a bit more sense. But there we go. Like I said, I am really happy with how all that's turned out. Let me know your thoughts on the shows, on who I've been using. What do you reckon to it so far? Like I said, the mystery behind the Masked Men. What's going to happen between Wallace and Robert Price? and yeah, it's there's certainly a lot of mystery that I'm hoping to create here. So yeah, I certainly hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, because opening video, hopefully it gets a lot of views, a lot of interaction, a lot of likes would be appreciated, and even sharing it would be awesome as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you same time next week. Don't know what time I'm going to release this, probably 7 p.m. possibly, I will see. But yeah, if this is coming out when I want it to, on the 2nd of January, Happy New Year. I'm recording this well in advance, as you probably can tell. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you same time next week, and yeah, check out the shorts in the week if you haven't stayed for the whole of this video. The shorts will probably be better for some of you. I don't know how people like to digest their YouTube content these days, but yeah, certainly hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon.